Well, hello all. So I was wondering what's going on with the Arctic and the Greenland ice sheet here on the planet Earth. What's the latest? Well, there are some new studies on the ice loss. Let's go into that right now. A new study finds enormous loss from the Greenland ice sheet. The N glacier is losing ice. The thickness of the glacier has decreased by more than 160 meters since 1998. So they went up and measured these glaciers, and this particular glacier that we're talking about really lost a lot of ice. The warm ocean water is flowing under the N glacier tongue and is melting the ice from below. So the glacier comes down from the land and comes over the ocean like this, kind of cantilevers over the ocean. And what happened is the water from underneath is warming up and melting the tongue from down below, from underneath, and then pieces of the tongue break off. And when this tongue breaks off, it drags more of the glacier down off the land and into the ocean. And that's how come the glaciers are disappearing faster and faster, because the tongues of the glaciers are melting faster and faster. High air temperatures is causing lakes to form on the top of the glaciers as well. This is due to extreme melt rates. The ice of the floating glacier tongue has become 32% thinner since 1998. Greenland is losing about 270 billion tons per year of ice. Now let's go down to Antarctica and get an update on that. Antarctica is losing ice mass and melting at an average rate of about 150 billion tons per year. A new study finds more than 40% of the Antarctic ice shelves have shrunk. Greenland and Antarctic ice loss has hit new records in 2023. The polar ice sheet have together lost ice in every year of the satellite record, and the 7 highest melting years have occurred in the last decade. So there we have the newest update. The ice in both these places is melting at record levels. The last 7 years altogether have lost a record amount of ice. So unfortunately, it looks like this is going to affect other parts of the planet, and we'll get into that in the next video. But there's some new evidence that all this fresh water hitting the ocean is causing another major problem, which will lead to more problems, and the cascade will continue. And of course, the fix is available to us if we chose to do it, and that would be to convert from fossil fuel over to electricity in all of our transportation. The other day I saw an electric school bus, all electric school bus, here in the hills and the mountains and the valleys of San Francisco. So if they can do it here, they can do it anywhere, especially the flatlands. They can very easily have big buses and trucks fully electric. And now that battery technology keeps getting better and better, and there's some solid state battery technology coming in the not too distant future, this will really help get us into more of an electric mode than a fossil fuel mode. Unfortunately, a lot of people still think that fossil fuels is the only way to go, and that we should continue to be on fossil fuels and even increase the use of coal, because some people love coal. I don't know why. There's not much to love about it, that's for sure, and people that live around it certainly know that. So, on another subject, I wanted to tell you about my latest hobby that I used to do back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and that's talking on CB radio, and then moving to ham radio, and then moving back to CB radio because I really wasn't too impressed with ham radio. But I have upgraded my station now. I have a brand new antenna and a new radio, and it's just been a blast talking on it. And if anybody happens to be in the San Francisco area, you can contact me on the CB radio later at night through 22ZX, and the handle is pink, of course. I've had that handle ever since the 60s and have stuck with it, and that's why my YouTube channel is The Pink Barrio, right? So there you go. If you ever hear me on, I'm talking on channel 17 and a lot of the times on 38 lower sideband. So anytime you guys want to contact me, there you go. 22ZX. I would love to hear from some of my YouTubers on the air. So if you happen to be traveling through or just happen to live in the Bay Area and want to talk to me, there you go. So I'd appreciate any comments you guys have, any ups and new subscribers, and definitely don't forget to watch my previous videos if you want to know anything that's happening then. A lot of these videos are up to date and haven't gone stale yet. YouTube doesn't put them out there very much, so not a lot of people go to them. But they're still there, and until next time.